another set of games with Charbelcher. So let's queue it up. Gonna do historic event, and we're gonna play Charbelcher. Is it Charbelcher? So the point of this deck is to get a Charbelcher out and blast your opponent in the face with it. When I build this deck, I kind of think about a few different categories. So we've got interaction and also ramp. We've got our toolbox that we can fetch with gambles, which is 1 surgical, 1 cyclonic rift, and 1 brotherhood's end. Our interaction is 4 pact negation, 4 offer you can't refuse. 3 gambles as our tutor. You can either grab a win condition or like a piece you need. Then we have ramp, Skirk Prospector 1, 3 Strike It Rich, 4 Reckless Barbarian. And then we have our win conditions, Goblin Charbelcher, Plunderer's Prize, which can fetch Charbelcher and put it on the battlefield. And then these are like enablers, so like Ironcrag Feet can give us enough mana to go off immediately. Leyline of Anticipation can let us play Charbelcher or Plunderer's Prize at the end of the enemy's turn, so that we hopefully immediately untap with it and can blast them. Then for land, I've got 3 Hydroelectric Specimen, 4 Sink into Stupor, 4 Sundering Eruption, 4 Rush of Inspiration, 3 Pinnacle Monk, 4 Shattering, Shatter Skull, Smashing. That's it. Let's play. See if we can get some profit here. Very linear game plan here. Just trying to kill the opponent before they can kill us. Combo out, win the game. This is fine. We got a plan, we got a leyline, we got a belcher, we got land. We may have to gamble for surgical, since opponent looks like he's on a graveyard strat. Yep. So he can't go off yet. This is Eldrazi Woodlands. So he can play a tap land and be fine. And we can actually interact with Cyclonic Rift too, depending on what he reanimates. Or we could cast Gamble at instant speed, fetch a Surgical Extraction, and hopefully we won't discard it. And just win that way. Alright. Another Faithless Looting? No. Sure. Everything is fine so far. He can't go off until turn after this next turn. So we will shock in here to have the Cyclonic Rift as backup, since like we're not gonna die through just normal beatdown probably. Alright, so we gamble here. Go in our toolbox and pick up a surgical. Pay 2 life. Exile all the omnisciences in his deck. Alright, and now we just shock this in. Hold up. Cyclonic Rift. Now we, like, Omniscience is the one that we have to surgical. We can interact with Pharaoh's Gift with Cyclonic Rift, so. And he can't go off here, so we're fine. We're just gonna Charbelcher into his turn. And hopefully he doesn't have Boseiju. And that's GG. Part of what sets my version of this deck apart is the ley lines and the gamble toolbox cards. Like, being able to gamble instant speed for surgical is really fucking gross and really good. Gross from the opponent's perspective. So we got one down. Next up, alright, cause a panic. So we have a win condition, we have ramp, maybe. I think this is fine. If we can get to a point where we can offer a spell, any spell, we can ramp to Ironcrag Feet mana. So I think what we want to do is tap land. Next turn we'll shock in Cyclonic Rift, offer. It's great. All value. Okay, that's even better because now we don't have to take any damage. Let's go ahead and do this now. All the opponents tapped out. Ramp it up. And then if he ever taps out again, we just go off. Now there is the risk that he pumps the Dreadhorde Arcanist and gets back the Flame of NR. This is fine. So if we get a land, we just win the game on the spot. Sure. And we kind of have some methodology of stalling here too. It's not necessary, we just win. No. This one. Bonk. Alright, next up, 2-0. Looks fine. We got ramp, we got counterspell, and we got Belcher. Slam Reckless Barbarian here. There's another land. Should be well on our way to winning the game here. We just slam Charbelcher. I mean, we don't want to see Karn this turn. Karn would be annoying. Okay, no Karn. No Drifter Evocation. Alright, I think we win this one. Seiju would be an answer that we can't do anything about, but anything else, then we're good. Karn, we just counter. No, yep. 3-0. We have to gamble for it, but it's probably fine. We will shock in since we have ramp. So, like, we want to gamble turn 1 because turn 2 is Reckless Barbarian. Hopefully. Gamble. Get a Belcher. Wait, where's my Belcher? There it is. What did I lose? The surgical. Okay, that's fine. And we're just gonna shock in a Sundering Eruption and play a Reckless Barbarian, and we have win next turn if he doesn't have an answer for this. Probably L's, so unlikely for him to be able to answer this Barbarian. Yep. Just Mono Green Devotion. We just win the game immediately. Works for me. 4-0. Alright, opponent. Stalling your inevitable demise. No, don't do that. This. Derp. Almost fucked up. That would have been really bad because he probably just plays Karn next turn. Got him. Alright, 4-0. I was watching TV. I almost fucking made a big mistake. Alright, next up. Alright, who's up next? have mana, we have ramp, and we have win condition. We have the right colors, so I think it's fine. Turn 3, potentially. Leyline tap land. Actually, we'll play the blue. No. Leyline tap land, shock land, barbarian, and if we pull another land in the top 2 cards, we go up. We might also be able to eat like a Soul Sister or something. I don't care about that. Okay, and there's our land, so we're good. Unlikely that opponent's gonna have anything to interact with this. And dead. 5-0. One of the things I've found, and it doesn't seem to happen in events, but it definitely happens in ranked ladder and other games, is that like if you play a deck, it will try, if you win too much, it will try to match you up against bad matchups. Like if you're playing mill and you win a bunch, it'll start feeding you like Gaia's Blessing decks. And if you're playing like Reanimator or Graveyard combo, it'll start feeding you into like over the top Graveyard hate decks. So like one of the things that makes this deck strong is just because like it's hard to hate it. It's hard to hate it out with like standard hate that a lot of people are playing. It's really just Karn is what we got to watch out for, and everything else is kind of like, we go off at near instant speed, or we go off at sorcery speed and then immediately use the ability. It's hard to counter abilities on the stack. So whereas we might not be as consistently fast as something like Persist Reanimator combo, it's like it's more resilient. First bad hand here. Okay, so just run it like this. So like it has that advantage over a lot of the combo decks that can go faster, is that it can like, it's more resilient to hate. Takes that, huh? Sure. Go ahead. I mean, we're fine with just like, if he's full discard, we're also kind of fine with just top deck mode with this deck. Because our combo just wins the game on the spot. Alright, here comes Saint Alinda. So we're on a big clock now. I'm probably dead, actually. I'm not sure what we get here to speed this up. I mean, a Belcher off the top would have us winning the game. As it is, I think we're going to be a turn too slow. Because we're taking 8, 11, and the next turn we're taking 16. Yeah, we're dead. I don't think there's anything we can really do about it. It's like, the problem is the board state. Like, you're gonna die to this board. If this was a Belcher, we would win the game, I think. Because we could play it and then, like, we could have played it last turn And we would take a big chunk on this turn in damage, but we would be fine. Why do people not plus the St. Olinda? I don't understand that. You get one more damage if you plus the St. Olinda. Sure. Alright, we're dead. I'll let him finish this off. There's a chance that he disconnects. Who knows? Alright, 5-1. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. The difference in one turn is like the difference between winning and losing the game, pretty much. Like, we played Belcher previous turn, we're fine, we got double counterspell. We just pretty much win on the spot. I think this is a shotgun. Oh no, I fucked up. I don't have red mana, that's not good. Okay, so I don't know, like my brain registered this as a land. Right, well now, we're really gonna need some way to interact here. Because we're stuck on blue mana. I mean, I guess we have offer. It doesn't matter if he reanimates Ulamog, though. We're not going to be able to offer that. We need red mana to gamble for surgical. Diddy. Hello. What's up? Alright, we found the red mana. So now we might be in good shape. Next turn we can... How much do we care about this? I mean, I don't really think I care. I could just counter it. Like, what does giving him treasure present? Like, I think it's fine. We'll just counter it. Go, dude. Hey, you got mana now. You got another one? You want to spend more cards to remove this dragon? Alright, so hang on. So we gamble while we still have the land in hand. Grab the Charbelcher. Fuck. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, so... Treasure. We just build up mana then. Sure. Might as well shuffle. I mean, we have plenty of mana. The problem is we don't have any gas. Sure, that's like the best case scenario. There's the Omni. So we have to stop the Traxa. Like, he's gonna get Omni, he's gonna get to cast stuff. That would get back Atraxa, so we have to counter it. Gets the Omniscience, which is fine. He should have taken the Surgical. Oh, I guess he can't. Permanence only. So that gets him his permanent Omniscience. Desperation looting to try and find an answer. Or to try and find a way to redraw. What's the last card? Looting. Well, that means you're not going to get the Omniscience if you get something you do want. Traxa. Alright, we're dead. That was pretty awkward. Hey, Jinx. 5 and 2. Hey, Ted. Who's a good puppy? Who's a good puppy? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you get the head pats and the head scratches. Oh, yeah. You're so fluffy. You big fluff. Okay, we have ramp, but we don't have any kind of payoff, so we're gonna mulligan that. I'm gonna mulligan this too for the same reason. We need a blue mana off the top, and for him to not have the ability to removal or Reckless Barbarian, which he's almost certainly going to have. Yeah, so we just play tapped here. Because next turn's going to be his Nine Tails. No, it's an Interrupter. Okay, sure. Into a second Interrupter. I mean, next turn we have to go Dragon, I think. Jinxie buff. Sure. We really just don't want to see Sheltered by Ghosts to give us an out of drawing a blue land and just winning the game on the spot. But it's Sheltered by Ghost, 1000%. Nope, it's not Sheltered by Ghost. Alright. No blocks. Down to 7. Alright, blue land off the top one time. Come on. Fuck. Uh, Maybe we can bluff it. We're dead. Alright. 5-3. Went 5-0 and then back-to-back bad hands. Who knew? But it's fine, because we're still making a profit here. Alright, let's do one more.